So with us today is Laci Graul, financial advisor with Edward Jones, and it's great to see you. We wanted to ask you a couple of questions about serving families in our community. First of all, I know that you have a passion for preparation. So could you share a little bit about how you use that passion to help families in our community?
Yeah, for sure. So I was that little girl who was a planner at heart. So I budgeted my allowance. I always had a million lists going on of things that I was going to accomplish over the summer, parties that I was planning for me and my friends, and that definitely carried over into adulthood. So I love being a planner. I love my paper planner that I always have on hand, but I was able to really channel that and find a career that let me use that gift and help our community with that. So now I get to help other people plan their financial goals and their financial future and make sure that they're putting the right pieces into that strategy.
Well, and talking about that, as a financial advisor, what would you say is your top priority as it relates to serving families?
Yeah. So my top priority is definitely making sure that my clients are situated well for unexpected events that may pop up in their lives. Because of course, we know we can create a great plan assuming that the skies are sunny and everything falls into place exactly like we're hoping. But does that ever actually happen? Very, very rarely. So I make sure that we are able to put all of the pieces in place for the what ifs. The what if we have a sickness that comes up? What if we have someone that passes away that we weren't expecting for? What if we have a happy something? What if we have a new baby that we're arriving or something exciting that happens? You get a promotion. So that's a big part of what I do, is making sure that we're well positioned for the different events that life throws our way, and that's a top priority for my clients and myself.
Absolutely. Well, is there maybe like an example that you could share of how you have been able to help people prepare?
Yeah. So I'll share a more somber one first, and then we'll talk about something that's a little bit more happy. A big one that I've been able to help people with is processing through when they have a loved one pass away. And that looks very different situation to situation. Sometimes that looks like something very unexpected and we're having to collect all the pieces together and figure out where in the world do we go from here. But I'm a hand that can hold theirs as they walk along this process and give them advice and give them reassurance that we are making the right decisions. And a lot of that plays into helping people become they're leaders of their financial situation. So many times folks, they're used to taking that back burner of their financial situation, especially married couples. A lot of times one spouse will be the primary decision maker and the secondary spouse has no idea what's going on in that realm. And I've seen that a lot with couples, with men and women. The men are the ones going to the financial appointments and they know what's going on, but the women are the ones that end up having to take control of things when their husband gets sick or maybe he passes away. And so I've been able to help a lot of widowed clients or ladies that have been in the caretaker seat now and they're having to manage their household on their own for the first time, and hold their hand through those processes, whether that's estate planning, whether that is just managing investments or knowing who to call about different tax questions and things like that. Just a good hub of resources for them.
Absolutely.
And on a more pleasant note, that always is a little bit somber, but on a happier note, I love helping folks save for their emergency funds and save for exciting things that they have going on. And maybe that's paying off their mortgage, getting completely debt free, or getting a good handle on their budget and feeling confident in their financial plan. That's a big part of what I do, and it's one of the things I love the most.
That is fantastic. Well, Laci, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us about your role as a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And if people want to reach out and contact you, what is the best way to do that?
Yeah. So they're welcome to call or email. Our number is 205-991-3179, or they're always welcome to shoot me an email, which is Laci, Laci.Graul, Graul, @edwardjones.com.